trust me, shit ain't never easy, I just walk my own mile. I choose to be here, I choose to live with no fear. I choose to keep my head up, I choose to drop no tears. Times get hard and it always seems to rain, but I won't give in to the drama, struggle I will never claim. I choose to love life, I don't accept no strife. Keep my faith in God, truly blessed to live this life.
Hey air signs, it's Nicola. So let's get started with your read. You guys will be getting an individual read in this video, but I am doing the video as a whole per element. So like I said, we're getting started with air signs. First of all, I'm going to give you your overall guidance for all air signs, and then we're going to break it up into the individual signs. Alright? And this is just going to be one video all the way through, so ride with me. Alright, so let's see. What messages do we have? What guidance do we have? What theme do we have for air signs? This will be for September 2022. This is for all air signs. Those that resonate with air signs, the air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. What is the theme of the month? What should the air signs be focusing on for the month of September 2022? It's Sunday. My kids are up. There's going to be some movement, air signs. We got movement underneath. The theme of the month is nature. Some of you guys are going to be getting back in tune with yourselves, maybe getting in tune with nature. You could be deciding to go outside to kind of connect with Mother Earth. For some of you guys, you could really be connecting with yourself. Stop fighting. Oh, your brother took off running. I assumed y'all were fighting. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to get started with Gemini first. I'm going to do a 5-card draw for each of the signs as well as guidance. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Ugh. My words is like melding together. So there could be some issues with communication. It is Mercury retrograde, but you know, that doesn't always mean that there's going to be problems with communication. Sometimes you just need to reevaluate some shit. Sometimes you just need to chill. Alright. So messages, guidance for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for September 2022. This is for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Could have a message coming in. I just received a message. I don't know who it's from. But could have a message coming in. Full energy here, taking some leaps of faith. Could be, so with the full energy being the underlying energy, Gemini, you guys could have some sort of new beginning. You could be in the midst of a new beginning. Queen of Swords here, maybe needing to make some sort of decisions, nurture the decisions that you're wanting to make. Justice here, there's definitely a decision, and maybe you got to kind of put your heart and mind in balance in order to make this decision. Could be about a relationship, Two of Cups, a friendship, some sort of partnership. Ace of Cups, definitely about a relationship. For some of you guys, you could have a new opportunity. Full energy is definitely a brand new beginning. Could have a new opportunity. Four of Swords, but you could be very much inside of yourself about this. That Queen of Swords here, you're trying to discern whether or not this relationship is good or not, or this opportunity for a relationship is good or not. I don't know if this could be dealing with the Libra, because I definitely got Libra here. Queen of Swords, Justice is Libra. I feel like there's a decision that has to be made. Some of you guys, this could have like to do legally. There could be a legal contract that has to do with a relationship. You could be really thinking through the logistics of it all. Got a lot on your mind. You're really inside of your head here. Look at this Queen of Swords. Everything's inside of her head is like surrounding her. So you definitely could be inside of your head about some things. Really needing to make a decision. Being very discerning. Looking at the facts. Some of you guys have been looking so much into this, you damn near burnt a hole in the book, because there's literally a book with a hole in it. You got the clarity you need with this Four of Swords and this sword going right through your crown chakra. You have, and I got 2 cards with the sword or with light going through your crown chakra. So you definitely have the knowledge that you need in order to make a balanced decision about this relationship, this choice. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, that's 3 cups. This could have been a friend, or it could be someone that brings a lot of joy. Could lead to some sort of celebration. But Four of Swords, as, you know, your basically your outcome, your last card out, is basically like you're kind of in yourself about this. You're really thinking about this. Your mind isn't matching with what's happening within your heart. Thus, justice, needing to balance out your heart and your mind so that you can make a good decision. I kind of feel like this is a good opportunity. Anytime you get the Ace of Cups, it's a good opportunity that could lead to emotional fulfillment. It has to do with someone else. Two of Cups. Could be a friendship, could be a relationship, could be a relationship that is healing. Okay. Coming into balance, coming into union. You guys see that? I feel like you just want to make sure it's right, which is great that you want to make sure that it's right. But I feel like there's this sort of stall. And I'm only saying that because you have this opportunity with the Fool card. You're in the midst of a new beginning, but there is literally no movement. There's no movement. There's just thoughts and feelings. There's no action being taken. There's no stability. There's literally just thoughts and feelings. With that being said, get out of your head and take some sort of action, or allow action to be taken. All right, so we're going to pull from the angel answers and see what direction you guys should be moving toward in regards to this read. Actually, let me clarify something. I want to clarify this Queen of Swords and Four of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Ace of Wands. So you're thinking about taking an opportunity or extending some sort of offer here. Six of Wands, but your pride is in the way. So your pride is in the way of you being able to make some sort of offer. Four of Swords. Why is this Four of Swords here? 10 Wands here, feeling burdened here. Two of Swords, feeling blocked. I told you that there's a blockage. 10 of Cups here. For some of you guys, the blockage could be dealing with, it could be a relationship. 10 Cups here, 10 Wands, some sort of relationship that's a burden, something that you are previously committed to that could be a blockage, could be keeping you from actually taking some sort of action moving forward. I feel like you're thinking about taking action. There's an opportunity here for you to take action, but your heart and your mind needs to be balanced. So you need to make sure that what you feel and what you think is in alignment before you move forward. Or I feel like for some of you, you could get in this space of feeling imbalanced, feeling as though you can't complete an action. Like you can, but I feel like you're stopping yourself from being able to celebrate an opportunity that is being presented to you because you're too deep in your head, or you're just stuck. You're not too deep. That's what's crazy. You're not too deep. Four of Swords is just kind of stuck in your head. Having the clarity that you need, being a justice here, even though the justice is about making a just decision, the heart and mind is balanced here, and there is knowledge here that is necessary to make the decision, but it's almost like you're stuck. You have the knowledge, but you're still stuck, and I feel like you're stuck because of previous commitments that were once a blockage, but I don't feel like it's this. 10 minus 2 is 8 Cups. Is something that you've already walked away from, or if it isn't you, it's whoever you're cross-watching is that reading for. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What guidance do we have moving forward for Gemini, September 2022? Within the next few months. So I do feel like for you guys, whatever resolution that you guys need for this situation here will occur within the next couple of months. You're being prompt to not stop, and I don't feel like you're stopping. I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you're kind of stuck in your head. You got a new beginning, you're stuck in your head, you're trying to make sure you're making the right decisions, whether this be about a relationship or just in general in your life. You're trying to make sure you make the right decisions, and I feel like you're on the right path, but your mind is causing you to be stuck, and you really don't have a reason to be stuck. So we're going to pull from the Power of Love and see what messages in love we have for Gemini. This is for September 2022. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have in love? We got trust. Actually, we're going to take trust out, but let me put all these back. Patience came out. Loyalty came out. Expression. So some of you guys are having a hard time trusting because maybe for some of you guys there hasn't been an expression, like someone hasn't spoken what they truly feel, or there may be some things that need to be spoken, and that's why there's this lack of trust. Maybe you're wanting to make sure that there's loyalty before you move forward, especially if this is a reconciliation, because we have forgiveness here, trust and forgiveness. So for some of you guys, it says you're now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. You may need to forgive not only whoever hurt you in the past, but maybe even yourself for not trusting your instincts or not trusting your own intuition, and removing yourself from situations that may have caused you to question your own virtue, question your own worth. Always remember, another person's action is a direct reflection of them. It has nothing to do with you. So, you know, even though we feel rejected when people don't choose us, or feel rejected when people choose things that are opposed to what we desire, we have to understand that those decisions are made from that person's perspective and that person's own desires. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. All right, so last message for Gemini for September 2022. We're going to pull from the Moonology. What messages do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Gemini. Balance. Yeah, there's a lot of balance that's needed, Gemini. And even in your read, there's decisions that need to be made, but justice was in the center of the read. So there's a lot of balance that needs to happen between your heart and mind, spirituality and practicality. That literally can be between balancing out your spirituality, your higher self, and your ego. Full moon in Pisces. For some of you guys, Pisces may have a lot to do with this. It says prosperity lies ahead, but in order for you to get there, I definitely think there's a balance that is necessary. So there's decisions that need to be made, Gemini, for you guys. And I feel like at this point, you're kind of just needing to balance things out, like balance your mind and balance your heart, so that you can move forward in a positive way. I think I said that right. All right, so let's get started. We're going to do Aquarius next. All right, so let's pull. What messages do we have for Aquarius? We're going to go straight into the read, do a 5-card draw. This is for those that resonate with zodiac sign Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for September 2022. Okay. Message guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for September 2022. Okay. You put the cards down. All y'all cards fell out. All 5. I got 5-card draw. I got 5 cards. All right, so we got the strength here with the 8 of Cups. Ooh. So strength with the 8 of Cups literally means that you need to find the strength to walk away from a situation. There's something that you're unable to walk away from. King of Swords here. Maybe you are having a hard time making up your mind. Judgment here with the Ace of Wands. This is about making a decision to take action towards something new. And you could be, because these cards came out last, so you definitely could be in the space of making a decision to go towards something new. King of Swords here is not mastering your thoughts. King of Swords in reverse is not mastering your thoughts. So you could literally be kind of chaotic in your mind, not stable within how you're thinking. And 8 of Cups in reverse, it may be because you're having a hard time letting go of something, or having a hard time walking away from something. Strength in the upright, as the first card out, definitely means that there's a need to overcome ego-like situations or overcome temptations within. It could also represent the need to be strong, or finding your strength. Some of you guys could find your strength to not go back to something, because 8 of Cups in reverse literally means like no return. That's emotional. Like 8 of Cups upright is emotional withdrawal, while 8 of Cups in reverse is a lack of all of that. Extreme emotional withdrawal because of some instability. Why is this King of Swords in reverse? We really need to figure out why this King of Swords in reverse. 5 of Pentacles, worry. So some of you guys are having chaotic thoughts because you're worried. You're worried here, 6 of Pentacles, that things won't be able to balance out, or that you won't be able to recover. 8 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups here, unable to walk away from something that created some sort of disappointment, some sort of heartache. 4 of Cups in reverse is not complacent. It's stuck emotionally, unable to open up. So for some of you guys, you're worried about not being able to recover from something that you had a hard time walking away from. Again, 4 of Cups, that's stuck emotions. Knight of Swords here. So you have plans to move forward, and some of you guys, 8 of Cups, you don't have any intention on walking back because you're unhappy with the situation, but it causes you to have chaos within your mind because you're worried. And for some of you guys with the 5 of Pentacles, you could be worried about a foundation, could be worried about money. It could be worried about your stability. You're needing to change the way that you think in order to change this foundation. Judgment with the Ace of Wands. Make the decision to move toward a new opportunity or to take a new opportunity. I feel like you're being granted a new opportunity with the Ace of Wands, especially as an outcome, but you have to become aware of that, because judgment is awareness. It's about becoming aware of a choice or becoming aware of a decision. It's also like an awakening. Some of you guys could also be, judgment can be like a coming back to life. So there could be an opportunity that's coming back to life. You could be finding the strength to walk away from something that you've had a hard time processing. Mentally, again, King of Swords, there's a need to master your thoughts. I feel like this is about releasing the worry, because King of Swords in reverse is like a lack of stability within your mind. So maybe you're needing to release the worry about a situation so that you can take an opportunity that is being presented, and so that you can be aware that whatever is being presented is actually an opportunity. Okay? All right, so let's see what angel answers we have. Let me leave your cards out. Forgot. I'll leave it back up. What guidance do we have for Aquarius moving forward? Messages, guidance for Aquarius moving forward. All right, we got two. So the first one we have is compromise and improving health. So there may be some compromises that need to be had in order to improve the health of the situation, in order to improve your health. Your health could be improving, especially if you're in the space of kind of walking away from some things that made you uneasy, or walking away from some things that created discontentment for you in the past. So let's see. We're going to pull from the Power of Love so we can see what energy we have in love and what guidance we have in love. This is for Aquarius, September 2022. Okay. Messages, guidance is for Aquarius, September 2022. What messages, what guidance do we have? We have kindness. It says you are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So maybe this is about being kind to yourself, or maybe you're dealing with someone that is kind, that is showing you kindness. And it could be building a strong connection with someone else. We got trust here. So for some of you guys, you could be in a space of trusting someone that has been kind to you, or someone that has shown you some sort of kindness. All right, so last message for Aquarius. We're going to pull from the Moonology cards. What messages do we have? This is for Aquarius, September 2022. Messages, guidance for Aquarius, September 2022. All right. We have a new start is coming. Some of you guys, new moon. There could be some. This could be dealing with something that happened around the new moon this month, or even the new moon coming in for September. But a new start is coming. I do feel like if you guys have felt stuck, you could be in a space of, like I've said, walking away from something, deciding like I don't ever want to go back. That means that there's an ending. That means that there's a new beginning. So for a lot of you guys, there is a new beginning. Your dreams need a practical plan. So some of you guys, I feel like even though there's this new beginning, you're having these chaotic thoughts because you're worried. You may be worried about how things are going to work out. You really just need to kind of put things in order, either on paper or in your mind, so that you can follow through with what your intentions are. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for Libra, September 2022. What messages, what guidance do we have for Libra? September 2022, messages, guidance for Libra. September 2022, messages. All right. We had 5 come out. Actually, we had 6 come out. So we have the Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Whew. Damn, Libra. We all took some rocky shit. Okay, I do feel like there's some new feelings. For some of you guys, these new feelings are feelings of burdens, of unhappiness, feelings of regret. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, you feel like you made some sort of unwise investment, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. And for a lot of you guys, you're kind of trying to overcome it. So you could be in a space of trying to overcome a situation in your life that you feel is an unwise investment, or you feel was a mistake. I don't feel like it was necessarily a mistake. You made a decision based off of circumstances of whatever you were dealing with at the time. It may feel as though it's a burden now. 10 minus 9 is 1. It's not a burden. It's an opportunity to clear that energy so that you can invest in something different, or so that you can change the way that you're investing into whatever this is. The energy does look a little rough. I ain't gonna front with you. There's a lot of burdens here. There's a need to overcome those burdens. A need to invest and change again how you think, or change how you see something. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. There's challenges within the heart and mind here. I do feel like there's some new feelings, but the new feelings can be overwhelming. So for some of you guys, it could also be a new person that's creating some overwhelming feelings within your life. Maybe a child. You could be dealing with some regret, could have some sort of regret. There could be some challenges. Some of you guys could kind of be seeing this situation for worse than what it is. And it may just be an obstacle that has to be overcome. Why is this Ten of Wands here? The King of Swords here is about making good decisions, mastering your thoughts around something. Maybe this is about, King of Swords cuts away things. So maybe this is about cutting away things that seem as though they're a burden. Why is this Five of Cups here? Knight of Wands, taking some sort of action to change how you feel about a situation by cutting away a burden. So some of you guys feel like you are dealing with a burden. If you feel like you're dealing with a burden, the best thing for you to do is to cut it away, to release it. That's how you get rid of burdens. You release them. You don't fix them, you just release them. You just dump all the shit off your back and you free yourself from whatever that burden is. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know, a lot of times when I do readings for people and I'm like, well, you got to change the situation, they're like, well, this is the problem, I can't do this because of this. Well, all that is an obstacle that can be overcome one way or another. It might take you a day, it might take you 2 days, it might take you a week, it might take you a month, it might take you a year. But it's an obstacle that can be overcome, because nothing in life can ever stop you from achieving the things that you desire to achieve. You may have obstacles, you may have challenges that make it hard for you to get there, but there's always a way. Sometimes we just get into the mindset of it becomes too hard because it would require us putting more energy into something than we, would want to, and that's where you get to the space where, okay, if I don't make these decisions to remove this obstacle or this burden from my life, then I have to deal with this burden, and it becomes tiresome mentally and maybe even physically for some of you guys, because some of you guys, this is a physical burden. It looks like you got a lot of stairs to climb, so you could have a lot of steps that need to be taken in order for you to relieve this burden, and you could feel that this is becoming overwhelming. But I do feel like you have the strength to do it. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Queen of Pentacles here. You have the strength to do it. It just requires making better decisions. Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing decisions, making better decisions, having the strength to nurture the decision to nurture the investment that brings about the greatest fruits, or bear the greatest fruits. Why is this Five of Swords here? King of Wands here, Seven of Cups. So you got to focus on making a decision. Focus on clearing away the ruckus. Two of Wands. At a crossroads about something. In order for you to have something new or to remove yourself from a situation that you deem a burden, you got to make the decision to cut it away. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again in different ways, and I don't like it. So this may be a cycle that you've repeated over and over again, and in order to remove the regret that you have around the situation, you got to change the situation. All right, so let's see what guidance we have from the angels in regards to the situation. Put your cards back out here. What guidance do we have what guidance do we have around the situation? Compromise. So for some of you guys, there's a compromise that's needed to be made. You could be needing to reach out for help. We got helpful people there, and there could be people that are willing to help you change the situation so that you can release these burdens and kind of remove the regret of whatever situation you're dealing with. Let's pull from the power of love. Let's see what messages we have. This is for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do we have in love for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. We got past. So some of you guys, this could be dealing with the past or dealing with a past situation. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So some of you guys are dealing with situations that create stagnancy within your life. Things from the past that have, again, created burdens. You have the power to remove yourself from those situations. And that's literally what this reading was saying. That you have a burden, but you have the strength to overcome the burden. You just got to change the way you see it. All right, so let's see what messages we have from the Moonology cards. This is for Libra. Popped out. Look at the bigger picture. So for some of you guys, you got a situation that you got a quick fix or an easy fix. May not be quick, but it's an easy fix. It just may require you to make a decision that you don't want to make. In order for you to alleviate yourself from the situation, your commitment is being tested, you have to do what you got to do. I guess that's all I got to say. You got to do what you got to do. This is all I have, I think. Yes, this is all I have. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, I am doing personal reads. I'll put the link to the scheduler in the description if you guys would like to schedule an appointment with me. You can also email me at intimatewisdomtarot.com. That's all I have. Until next time.